I'm Thinking of Ending Things is a movie directed by Shirley Kaufman and follows a young woman that travels with her new boyfriend to his parents' secluded farm. Upon arriving, she comes to question everything she thought she knew about him and herself. At least, that's what says in the plot summary, because this movie is way more than it seems to be at first. It's very unconventional, with convoluted dialogue that deviates a lot from a linear narrative. This is a movie that causes discomfort, but in the end it pays off letting some clues of what it really means, still making you wanna go and search for answers yourself. And I love it. Every single piece of dialogue this film has was entertaining, and the more maddening it got, the more interested I was in analyzing the little details. The intrigue here comes as a cold punch in the stomach once you realize what's really happening, and the wonderful thing is that it can be seen in many different ways. What's a visual puzzle to the viewer is a shattered mind with pieces of memories here and there, uncontrolled and modified by regret, solitude, sadness and platonic love, creating a scenario of events that never happened, all trying to take place at the same time, fighting for the main stage, as the real main character happens to be just a vessel carrying this madness that serves as a movie full of meanings that are hard to follow. His life flashes before his eyes right before his departure, as everything that never happened but he fantasizes about it get in conflict with real events, turning his subconscious into a villain against his well-being while trying to recall old memories. It's a war within, with no limits, and the more slovenly recollections he finds, the more it serves as sharp weapons corroding what's left of him. The way he always tried to do good by his family adds a lot to the fact that he desperately wants to be seen. He wants people to know that he fought a lot throughout his life. His fictional girlfriend serves as someone that accepts him and sees his achievements that no one else could see. You can even look at him as a self-indulgent person because of the obsession to do right by others with a slice of desire for something back. He also thinks of his fictional girlfriend as someone that wouldn't work anyway, because everything good eventually ends one day. Be it a good conversation or a long-term relationship that loses magic because as you know more about the person, the silence comes and the loss of interest becomes piercing. But he feels guilt since he never got to experience the good side of it. That causes him to imagine so much to the point of having a hard time distinguishing reality from fiction. The term I'm thinking of ending things isn't referring to an end of a relationship. It's more his subconscious tired of it all. Tired of missing pieces of his life hurting and existential crisis all at once screaming loudly. His mind wants to fade, meaning that he's thinking of killing himself, and at the end of the movie he finally says goodbye, as his departure is imminent. Taking apart the interpretation, I love the subjects that they bring to the table throughout the movie. It has these long takes of conversation that has strong themes to think about, stuff that seems meaningless but it isn't. I must say that this is one of my favorite movies of the year for sure, and I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's astonishing to experience this type of movie. Sure, it isn't for everyone, but it's definitely for me. Let me know your theories about this one. Leave a comment with your opinion, and if you like my content, subscribe for more in the future. See ya guys.